last week?
I think it was good for this team. They obviously came off a nail biter, but I thought it was an opportunity for us to reflect and grow and really self-critique offensively and defensively, and then just heal up, and feel good for this last stretch we got coming. We got to go serve, day of community service, and that's always good for the soul. So that's something Sweeney does a really good job on.
How about all the talk about the criticism that you guys didn't blow North Carolina out, you dropped a spot in the polls, there's just some kind of, this Clemson team just doesn't seem right. There's a lot of that talk out there.
Yeah, you can't really listen to all that. You just gotta, you gotta give a lot of credit to North Carolina. They played a hell of a game. I said before, I thought they outplayed us on that day. I hope we get a chance to see them again, because I think they're a team that could definitely make it to that ACC championship, and we can too. But we still have a test in front of us. But I think it was just I didn't think we played well at all, and it showed. I think we had a great week of practice leading to North Carolina, and it showed too. So it's just something we gotta learn from and grow from.
When you look at Florida State, y'all really had your way with them down there last year, but they could easily be 5-0. Got a great running back in Cam Akers. What have you seen from their offense?
They're a team that's in complete control of their destiny in the conference. They're very talented. They're always very talented. Cam Akers is a great back. I think probably the best we're going to see so far, for sure. And then they got skill guys. They got quarterbacks that can make plays. They got O-line that's growing. So they're a good team.
Jamie, why don't you think that week of practice leading up to UNC was that great?
I just think we lost a little bit of focus, and it's and we're a younger team, and I think that has something to do with it too. But it was definitely when you have a game that close and you look back and reflect on how you prepared, it's definitely eye-opening, and just you can't cheat this game, and you got to take every week serious and really prepare to the fullest.
When you lose focus, what's that product of?
Not making the plays that you should make, not making the layups, you could say. And that's something we pride ourselves on, is doing your job and making the layups.
When you were talking about going back, you reflected, you went back and thought about practice and all. Were there moments in practice where you're like, well, that probably was the sign or something like that?
There's moments in practice where yeah, for sure. There's definitely some times you're like, dang, I wish I could have had that rep back. And it adds up, and it shows on when it's time to prove yourself.
Is that something you and the team have addressed? Is that something you and the team have addressed in the locker room over the last few days? Talked about it, sat down, hey guys, let's talk about how this went down and what we're going to do about it?
Definitely.
How was the Monday film session? Where does it rank on least favorite film sessions? Was it as bad as expected?
I don't know. We've had some bad ones when it comes to camp, and there's people making simple mistakes. But defense didn't play terrible. Didn't play bad. I didn't think. We played a pretty sound game outside of some plays they hit us on and gassed us. So it wasn't terrible, but it wasn't good. I can tell you that.
Not just the North Carolina game, but by week, obviously just self-scouting the whole season so far. Where do you think you guys can improve the most of the defense?
I think the run game even better. I think we've done a great job so far, but we gotta get our nose bloody every down. We gotta be physical every down, and I think that's something North Carolina did to us a little bit. They punched us in the mouth, and we gotta respond when that happens.
How do you improve upon that? Is it tackling better?
It's a mentality. That's it. That's all you gotta do. You gotta attack each rep and each play like it's your last, and that's just something every person on the defense has to bring.
On the two-point conversion, you guys, when you guys would come out of the huddle with Coach, did you already have that option play in your head as one of the things you're about to do?
We definitely knew they liked it, and we worked that play, honestly. We could practice. We knew that's something they like to do, and I didn't know. We had an idea it was coming. I thought they were going to pass it, honestly, but they ran it, and we just responded to it.
Nothing they did keyed you, though, right there before the snap? Because, you guys seem to have numbers over there immediately.
No, just see what your job is, see what your keys are, and they tell you what to do in a split second. You just got to trust it.
You guys have been elite pretty much since you got here. Does it get tougher, even though you guys have obviously mastered staying nearer at the top? Does it get tougher each week to not take winning for granted when you're a double-digit favorite and so much hype around this program?
I think it can, but I think that Coach Sweeney and the staff do a great job at making sure that you don't do that and that you appreciate this game and you respect it and you understand that it starts over every single week and you have to put the work in every single week. And you got to prove yourself every week. Even if you're the starter the last game, doesn't mean you're going to start the next one. You got to go out there and show the coaches that you deserve to be a starter. You got to go out and show the team that you deserve to lead. And that's something that we do a really good job here.
Is this game particularly special for you, your first start against Florida State?
Yeah. Just this whole season's kind of special for me, I think, just the role I'm playing in now. But I treat every game like it's the same. But it's going to be exciting for sure.
Florida State showed a couple quarterbacks on film so far this year with Honeybrook and Blackman both. Have you guys taken a look at both guys on film?
Yeah, they're both talented dudes, and they both can operate the offense well. So.
The 2-point conversion, Xavier Thomas, is that one of the better plays that you've seen from him?
Yeah, he's a freak, man. He's just so athletic and held him up a little bit for us, and we all just cleaned him up. He has a really good play by him.
I know you were injured on that last drive, but how much in pain were you?
Honestly, when you run out there, you don't feel nothing. You feel like you just want to play ball. So that's kind of takes over the adrenaline.
How does the shoulder feel now?
I'm good.
How about the heat that day when you walk out on the field compared to other games you've been on?
It was hot. It was hot warming up in the beginning, but it cooled down a lot during the game. And then you make sure you're in shape going into it all. So like the last thing you're thinking about is how hot it is, honestly. Because you know you put in the work and the time to prepare for those moments, so it's not a big deal.
When you guys are doing your self-critique, do you hear from Jeff and Tony at all? Like, do they come in and tell you guys what they see defensively from what y'all are doing, or is that just a Venables thing?
It's mainly Venables, and then you definitely have talks with Jeff and stuff. But I think with Jeff, his main focus on coaching a young man is about life, and that's something he does a great job at, and it's something you need. So everyone's kind of stays in their lane and keeps the main thing the main thing.
Coach Sweeney's been kind of a master at playing the disrespect card, even you guys have been highly respected the last few years. Are we kind of getting to the point where he's able to bring that card out again because of some of the things that are being said?
Yeah, I don't think anyone wants to see little old Clemson dominating like we have, and we just gotta keep doing us. Just keep believing and working, and everything will play out like it should.
Do you kind of shake your head though sometimes when you hear all the stuff you guys done? You hear some negative stuff like that?
Yeah, but that's a lot. You're not thinking about it. You just gotta, whatever. Who cares?
Did you guys kick back on Saturday watching college football? Enjoy yourselves?
I did. Yeah, I got some. I went home, so I had some buddies that go to Auburn, so they were pretty disappointed. And then I got another Georgia friend, and even when they're winning, he's always stressed out, so it's always fun to mess with him. But I got to enjoy some football for the first time in weeks. So.
Do you guys actually think you're underdogs?
No.
That's a good answer.
No. I think we know what we got, but we have a chip on our shoulder for sure. But I think we really believe in what we got and what we can do.
Very good. All right.
Thanks, James.